poppin'? Welcome to another episode of that deep shit, where we connect the dots. Let me hold the camera still. I cut the GPS off so I can make a video. Alright. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to get rid of bad energy. What is bad energy? Well, you got to understand that you have to be aware of the physical as well as the spiritual realms. Everything that happens in the physical realm usually has an origin in the spiritual realm or the non-physical realm, however you want to put it. Okay, so if you start to get stressed out, usually the origin of that stress is non-physical and dwells in the spiritual or non-physical realms. Sometimes we can, in the physical, visit different places, people's homes, certain types of buildings, and or be around certain kind of people and pick up little parasites, spiritual parasites, or bad energy, aka bad energy, right? And what happens is we have an aura field. Your body produces an electromagnetic field called an aura. In this aura, sometimes depending on how we take care of ourselves, what we eat on the physical realm, and other activities that we do, it helps the maintenance of this aura field. Okay? Sometimes we have holes in our aura fields. Alright? When we have these holes in our aura fields, the aura is non-physical. Sometimes little parasites or bad energy likes to attach itself to our auras. Now, I'm not going to go into different areas of the auras. I might in a separate video, but for the sake of this video, we're going to keep it real mundane. Alright? So, depending on things that you do, places that you visit, people that you come in contact with, you might pick up something. Alright? For example, let's just say you're at a grocery store and the clerk is giving you a hard time because she's had a bad day. She has some bad energy on her. Now she's passed it on to you by being a jerk. So now you're upset, right? Now you're driving in traffic. Now your energy is affecting other people's energy. You go home. You still have the little bug on you. You start yelling at your kids. Now they feel some kind of way. One thing about bad energies, it can jump or it can multiply. They're like bacteria. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. That's a good way of looking at it. So, you see how bad energy can spread depending on what kind of energy you're dealing with, because there's all kinds. See, a lot of religious people call this the devil. But like I said before in one of my other videos, things are a lot more complicated than just God and the devil. It's positive and negative. Remember, we're dealing with electromagnetic properties here. You know what I'm saying? So, So, one thing that you can do to combat negative energies is just like how I said that things that happen in the non-physical realm manifest on the physical realm. Well, you can work backwards, start on the physical realm to remedy the things that are on the non-physical realms. So things that you can do in the physical form is you can sage your immediate area. One thing about white sage is it purifies electromagnetic areas, and pretty much everything's electromagnetic. All right, it purifies it. It kind of thwarts little parasites that we call bad energy off. Sometimes it doesn't get them all. Just like Raid, you know what I'm saying? You spraying some Raid on some ants or something, you might not get them all, you know. So that's one way of cleansing your area. Your body is a temple. So just like how you would cleanse your home with the white sage, you would cleanse your real home that your soul isn't housed in with certain kind of herbs, with certain kind of elements. We'll focus in on herbs. In the forms of you can smoke certain kind of herbs, and I'm not talking about marijuana. All right, there's more herbs out there than marijuana. All right, just in case you didn't know. You can drink certain types of herbs. Herbs, different plants have spiritual value. This is why in the old days, ancient times, when they used to trade and barter, they would trade silks and spices. What is spices? Spices are herbs, plants. Why were spices and herbs and plants so much in demand? Is because of their spiritual properties and what they really can do. You know, we kind of don't think about that when we're cooking with spices, but trust me, cooking is another form of healing because you're using the element of earth. Remember, all the elements are powerful. So, ingesting certain earth elements in the form of herbs is one way to combat bad bugs from a spiritual level. Even bathing in herbs, you know. I'll give you one herb right now that's really good with warding off bad energies. Basil. Basil has beautiful healing properties, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful healing properties, you know? And a lot of these herbs have properties like this, you know what I'm saying? So I've come up with my own mixture that works really well. For example, I've been really stressed. Stress, like I said, is a bug, you know what I'm saying? You can get rid of that. I was really stressed off a whole bunch of life stuff. So I bathed in a purification healing bath, and it took a lot of the stress away. And the reason why it worked so well is because, one, the aroma from the bath, from the herbs, is almost like saging. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going into the area that's surrounding you. The herbs are actually on your physical body. Okay, and just like how I said, your aura is like your body, is your energy body that's outside of your physical body, but it is all connected. You know what I'm saying? At the chakra level. So your aura is connected to your physical body through the chakras, because all the chakras are just connected to what we call glands, and all glands are just how would I say? Glands are kind of like intelligent body parts, like mini brains. So basically, every gland you have is kind of like a mini brain in your body because they're important. It's part of the endocrine system. Let me bust out a big vocabulary word for those who respect that. The endocrine system, family. And with that being said, so so when you find yourself, especially when you're stressing out, you know what I'm saying? Take a healing, meditative, purifying bath. You know what I'm saying? works wonders. Works wonders, man. One, because it will relax you. Oh, here's another thing. Sometimes when you get these little parasites, bugs that we call bad energy, negative vibes, bad energy on you, they do fuck up your vibration. They'll throw your vibration off. And then you'll be all in a fucked up attitude type of state. But one thing about it though is they feed off of you being negative. Because when you're negative, you start creating other negative situations, and that's how they stay alive. So as long as you keep stressing, as long as you keep being angry and upset, that shit is kind of stronger than they get. Like a tick. Have you ever seen a tick on a dog? A tick, a bee on a dog's ear or something, and just sit there and swell up, sucking its blood. And that's what these bad energies do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you take one of these meditative baths, it relaxes you, so it immediately starts to fuck off the little bad energy. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker relaxed and chilling and shit. Got some motherfucking Bilal slapping, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got some, you know what I'm saying, some neo soul slapping in the bath, feeling good. It automatically starts to shrink up because you're not feeding it no more. And then the aromas again knocks them all the way off. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't ever taken a meditative bath or a purification bath or anything like that, highly suggest that. You can definitely find that on the shameless plug. Shameless plug. You can definitely find that on the website. I do offer some, and more products are on its way. I'm in developing some more stuff that's really going to hit hard for the winter time that you're definitely going to need. And with that being said, you already know the drill. NewMysterySchool.com.